Hello everyone, this is Jack, and today we're going to be doing a Grand Arena battles, a couple battles. Last week was a massive, well not massive, but a failure in terms of recording that the first battle. I did record, but I was a little under the weather, so I was not able to talk through it. The second battle, I didn't have time to record it, and the third battle, started to record it, game froze, and I just called it quits on the recording and just ended up doing it quickly. I did end up winning all three. No, I'm sorry. I won two and I lost one. Last week. Today we're facing Job or Joeb or however he pronounces that. He or she. And he's got all six GLs. He has SK, an R9 Piet, a couple R9s on GLs. So pretty standard at this level, I guess. Pretty much something I'm seeing all the time. And on my defense, I've got the pretty standard fleet team with Negotiator, Radis, and Thrawn. What is his ship? I can't remember what his ship is. Chimera. There it is. I just remembered. On my front wall, I've got the Newt Django L3, which I typically like that team quite a bit. It does take a little bit to take it out, though, between you and me. Malik can solo that by himself, but don't tell anybody. I got the shot clones. I put Rex here to try to prevent Malik from soloing it, but it doesn't always work to prevent that. I've got Qui-Gon Jinn this time on defense. I've got my gas up top this time, and I've got a Grievous B2B1 on the bottom. I went ahead did a little bit harder on defense this time because I've got JMK, LV, and Ray on defense, and I put Maul with LV this time. So hopefully that will make him use a GL against it. Basically, what I'm trying to do. Obviously, SLKR can still take that LV team down with Maul. Just trying to make him use a GL instead of getting feisty with bounty hunters, for example. And I also put a Dooku Nest Droideka team out. And interesting enough, I kept my CLS for offense with my Han and Chewie. And with Chupio, I put under a Admiral Akbar Omicron with a Leia Omicron. No idea what it's going to do. I'd imagine someone looks at that, they probably want to overkill it. Hence why I put it on the front wall. So he has to overkill it without knowing what the back wall looks like. And the back wall looks like I've got a Darth Maul team. I got a Boba Fett kind of weird team. And I've got a Mon Mothma regular team, a Hux regular team, and a Finn regular team. So nothing spectacular back there. Nothing, that he could cheese or anything like that. Yeah, some of those he has to take real teams against, but nothing that's going to be too difficult. If he gets through the bottom wall, the top wall will be his most difficult thing to get through next. Kind of what I've been trying to do lately. For his defense, he's got a Dash, pretty normal team there. A Padme, pretty normal team there. A Shock, interesting to put his Bad Batch on defense. To be honest, maybe not the best move, but pretty standard team there as well. And then we've got a regular Hux team, some of Hux team that I've got, to be honest. And then he's got his CLS through the normal CLS, C3PO and Chupio team. On the bottom, he went, I think he went, I'm not sure if it's considered hard or easy, but these teams I'm just not looking forward to. He's got a Gas 5 and Rex, a Darth Revan with BSF and Talon. He's got his Qui-Gon Jinn team, and he's got an interesting crew SK Dooku team kind of thing going on there. And then he's got his Bosk with Zam and Dengar. So it's a lot. 3 versus 3 there's a lot of teams here. There's obviously 18 teams to get through. 15 on the tunes, 3 on the ships, and it takes a lot. It takes a lot of time to kind of clear all these up. I've been kind of racking my head about what to take on these teams because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be looking at 3 GLs in the bag. I'm pretty sure. So I'm pretty sure he's going to have an LV, a JMK, And mm, what else would he have back there? Probably a Ray. So Ray, JMK, and LV is probably in the back. Probably followed by like a Newt and some other team that he's got for the fifth. So what that basically means is I've got to save my GLs -1. I tried thinking about what can take out the five of first team, and to be honest, I got nothing. So obviously, you can two hit this team, and maybe that's the strategy from here on is to basically sit and say, I'm going to take two people against this team rather than take a GL against it. But at the same time, I kind of just want to thought, let's just go with the original plan. I have a lot of testing in this round, so for one team, I want to make sure. Well, this is not a guaranteed in any stance of the meaning of the definition. This is not a guarantee, but I did want to make sure that I'm, have an efficient team to actually take down. Okay, that's is unfortunate. Got crit hit 3 times, 2 times, and dazed twice. So that's fun. Didn't do anything. Didn't know when I did that. Right when I did it, I was like, nope, don't. That was stupid. So the good thing is that they're gonna die relatively quickly without gas standing up. He's a little slower on the stand up, which is good for me. Um, I'm gonna kill him soon. Let me taunt. Yeah, I don't want to hit me again. All right, so standard there for the Darth Revan. I just want to get my Wampa. Again, not exactly a guarantee. You definitely want to be pretty high on the health here. I saw some people do it. Whew, look at those debuffs. Look at those debuffs. So you can see that. There we go. Debuffs off. Perfect. So you definitely want to make sure you have a high health for your Wampa. I would recommend definitely above 80 to 90. You start getting below 80 and you're RNG in it at that point. You probably should be able to have a pretty good chance of doing it. But if he doesn't have the health, you can see you don't have the health to handle those hits, those first, 8 hits in the beginning. You're not going to survive. And frankly, Callan was there. She's a little weaker on the offense. She's more of a give them speed kind of thing, which is fine for Wampa. If Marauder is there, you probably want to be like 90k health or above. I've got about 104, 105 of mine, so I was able to withstand those hits that were coming in. But frankly, Marauder can hit very hard. So he might get a swing of his sword sabers and crit hit you for 80,000 and your Wampa's gone. Definitely if he's in the yellow at that point. So just be careful. Careful with that one. Um, if you're putting Darth Revan BSF on defense without Malik there, I'm not sure about Talon. I'm not sure about that. Obviously, you want to prevent Imperial troopers from attacking. That's the gist here is putting Talon there is increasing the speed. But these days most people's Imperial troopers cannot run the Darth Revan. But that's maybe very dependent on what you got. So let's do some testing here. Um, this is when the testing begins. So this is what I want to take. All right, so Cam. Cam gets 30 speed from the leadership, 30 speed from his own abilities, and 20 extra speed because he's going to be starting in the Ataru form. So he is getting plus 80 in the beginning. That means that this particular cam is going to outrun me because he's at 334 at that point, and my poor old Darth Revan is only at 325, I think it is. So I'm going to get outrun. I'm also going to be pre-taunting. So I checked the first move that Cam is going to do is this thrust move, and it's going to hurt a lot. It's going to hurt a lot. Obviously, with Qui-Gon Jinn lead and the Omicron, and of course, this one does 200%, 300% damage for all three of the GR Jedi there. I don't I don't know how this is gonna go, but I'm down for testing. So let's see if Sith Imperial Trooper dies, can I still win? I don't know. I don't know. I gotta fear Anakin in the beginning by using Darth Revan's jump on Qui-Gon, and I gotta use the fear from BSF on Anakin because it will probably that first jump is probably gonna put Anakin in the yellow, which is gonna make Anakin. It's gonna put Qui-Gon Jinn in the yellow, which will make Anakin very upset. So I'm down for testing. I'm very curious to see if this will work. And if it does, okay. Oh, you know what? That was a lot less damage than I thought. I got to look at the recording again and see how much damage that actually was. But that was not too bad. So that I was very scared. I saw 300% damage, and I was like, I don't think I could survive that. But that was a tickle. So Sith Imperial Trooper, you rock. So I'm gonna fear Anakin, and then I'm gonna turn around and kill Qui-Gon. That's what I want to do. So right now I just want a basic. Yeah. Okay. Um, there's no shock. Let's see if we can ability block. Of course not. Let's do that. Perfect. Do that. Perfect. That was pretty. That was real pretty. So I like that a lot. I liked it a lot. His cam was quite heavy on the offense. It was over 10,000. You know, Qui-Gon Jinn was good to go. Anakin was good to go. Speed was high, relatively high for Anakin. It was a good team. It was a good Qui-Gon Jinn team. So me clearing that and not going first, that's a good sign. I might use that in the future. Let's do some more testing. So you think that would be that one was nerve-wracking. Let's do this one. So I thought about, who do I want to be the leader? Um, Critical chance, critical damage, allow me to reduce his base speed. All that is interesting. Um, that's all pretty interesting, and also the mass assist too. Um, so Dooku's going to go first. Dooku's got plus 70 speed here from SK, and it's going to outrun me at 365. My Janet Revan is fast. I've got a decently fast Janet Revan, but even with the plus 25, it's going to get 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 20 speed. It's going to get, excuse me, that's only 327. So I'm going to get outrun by Dooku, and I'm going to get outrun by Starkiller as well. At 330, he's going to go. So this is probably what's going to happen. Dooku is going to stealth himself. That's the first move that he does, the Master Makashi move. So he's going to dispel debuffs, which there are none at that point, but he's going to stealth himself. The first move by Starkiller is going to be the repulse, because he's going to try to dispel a buff on somebody. And they start with tenacity up. So that probably will work. Maybe not. I'm not really sure. But that's his first move. And that's the only one that is going to be attacking me. I'm going to outrun this fool at 288. At least my Jedi Revan will, I believe. Yeah, he'll run until Yoda gets 20 speed as well. And then I'm gonna go straight for Starkiller. The question is, should I do Jedi Revan lead? I I just want to try it. What would I take? I have to take a GL. If this doesn't work, I have to take a GL. So it is what it is. It is what it is. But I am not getting any luck cleaning up a Star Killer team. All right, Makashi, that move, perfect, perfect. It's interesting that he went. Oh, because he gets plus 30 speed to his own leadership. I forgot to count for that. Well, it was a wasted move on his part. I'm going to go straight for Star Killer. I'm going to stealth myself, spread some buffs, and then I'm going to start working on Star Killer. There we go. I think I found a good way to kill. Can they be stunned now? Sweet. When Star Killer is dead, they can be stunned. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Would that work against a Palpatine Mary J Star Killer? I very much doubt it. You can imagine those first three hits that they did, they all went first before me, and that wasn't too bad. To be honest, they tried to stun JKL. You can't stun Jedi with Jedi Revan lead, so that's not going to work. Wait, I'm sorry, you can't stun JKL. You can't stun Jedi Revan, so that was a wasted move. His repulse, though it hurts, it's not too bad by itself. And Makashi, please, yeah, stealth yourself. That actually helped me a little bit with putting my own stealth under GMY. So probably not the best Star Killer, to be honest. But if it was Palpatine and Mary J, I don't think with all the debuffs flying around, that probably would have hurt a lot more. Yeah. All right. So this team, I believe I wanted Jedi Training Ray. I believe. Yeah. So she's only going to get 10% speed. So she's going to be still at a very fast 359 rounding up. And then she's going to give 10% of that, or 36, over to Bosk. So he's going to go first. And he's low. So her first move is to throw bombs out. Okay. Was she going to go first? 370, what did I say? 332, so 358. No, Boss is going to go first. So Boss is going to taunt up. That's what he's going to do. He's got both Zetas on Boss, so that taunt's going to last 2 moves. Okay. Let me think about this. If Boss is going to go, he's going to taunt up. My question is, am I going to be stuck behind that taunt? Am I going to be stuck behind the taunt? Because if the taunt is up, I can't get rid of it for 2 turns. I'm going to try to get rid of it the first time, and that frankly will be a wasted move. It'll be a wasted move. Well, I guess I'll take some turn meter off him, but is that really a smart idea? I don't think this will work. I think I'm just going to stuck behind the taunt. How high is his protection? Yeah, I think I'm just going to be stuck behind it. I don't think this is going to work. I don't think this is going to work because of the taunt. So the question is, I guess I could use maybe some of the teams I'm taking on bonus. I had some extra teams. Any of these work? Hang on, defense, 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 defense. Extra. Yeah, I stole Ben from that team. Yeah. Mm, hmm. Yeah, I'm wondering if I can just take another team out and then use Jedi Training Ray for somebody else. Obviously, that would work, but if there's a mall in the back, I'm gonna need them. So I can't use that one. Um, hmm, hmm. Wait a minute. 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 Can can Malik solo that? There's no right. There's no way. Yeah, because they're just gonna get healed over and over again. It would be a it'd be time. I'd have a time problem. Yeah, he can't solve that. But I'm not confident in JTR, so I'm definitely not using that team. Yeah, I should have thought about that. The taunt is going to throw me off. I didn't check the speeds, to be honest, and I should have. If he didn't go first, I wouldn't have been worried because I would be able to get JTR to basically control him, bring his turn meter back to zero, and basically control him to allow him to never get a taunt. Kill the other, probably kill Zam, and then go after Bosk without Zam's Omicron benefits. Be a lot easier. So that's what I was kind of thinking, but obviously that would not work if I'm not going first. So, yeah, the problem is I don't even think he's at 376, right? 365 at the 20. I can't even get Gideon that fast. So that's not going to work either. Can't use Imperial Troopers. Unless I use Imperial Troopers for for the mall team and then use the CLS for the boss team. Okay, that's interesting. So how fast is his mall? I don't know what type of mall he's gonna be running, but I think the fastest would probably be the Droideka version if he's got a fast Droideka. So let's check his Droideka. Yeah, yeah, that's what he's probably gonna do. So his Droideka is gonna be running 128 plus, so 386. Yeah, I'm not running that. So he's gonna maul back there, most definitely. Yeah, and the only way to beat that is going to be mm, faster Imperial Trooper team that I got, or the CLS. All right, so I definitely gonna keep CLS for the back. So he probably has three GLs and maul back there and a nude, is my guess. It's interesting that I pretty much know that now, but how does that help me here? Um, hmm, Bad Batch. Question is then, what am I gonna take CLS for? I know JTR can take this CLS down. Yeah. So I'm not gonna go first. He's gonna taunt. She's gonna throw the bombs out. But I can obviously survive that. This team here can avoid the taunt, kill Zam, and then go after bombs, and then go after Dengar. Let's do that. I will worry about CLS when I see the back wall, which pretty sure we know the 5 here that's going to be back there. Yep, throw the bombs. Interesting that he didn't stun me. It's good, I guess. See if we can stun him. Nope. Make sure I pass to the right person. Come on. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So I'll worry about CLS, which is not so bad. Get the protection off of him. He dies quickly. And that's over. Okay, not too bad. Sorry for the wait there. Just thinking about it through. Usually I do those types of things before, so you don't have to sit there and wait. Interesting. I did not call one of those. Two of the. See, Boba Fett. I thought maybe it would be SOJ. What's the purpose of Boba Fett leading this to? I don't know. Interesting though. So he does have JMK. So I was gonna use SLKR against the JMK. I was very excited about testing that one out. SLKR Doc a Zombie testing out against the JMK, but I'm pretty sure SLKR can solo that team. But that raises some interesting thoughts. I was gonna do. All right, so there's a Ray. I got C for that. C's gonna take Ray down. Can a non-GL take the Basla team out? Because I was gonna take 2 teams against the LV. I was gonna do the Sith trio thing in the beginning, see if I can take down maybe Maul, and then. Oh, I just lost headphones here. Give me a second here as I crank everything back up. My headphones just died. The battery's low. Alright, I gotta make sure the sound's working. So I'm gonna disconnect here and then make sure all the sounds we're gonna get and reconnect. So I'll see you in a couple seconds.